Hi everyone, Carmen from Red Platypus here. Hope you're all doing well and having a great start to the week. It's beautifully sunny here in Perth today. It's really hot, but I'm sitting nicely in the air conditioning, so all is good. Anyway, I thought I would this week talk about presenting skills because yesterday and on Sunday, both Dave and I presented at events. I was live on the radio, community radio, and David was presenting at the Literature and Arts Festival here in Perth. He was interviewing two authors. So we were both up on stage. In a sense, I guess I was in a radio studio. So this week I thought I would just give some presenter tips because if you are in the business industry, chances are that at some point you are going to have to make a presentation. Now, I've heard that people dread presenting more than death in some cases. So I know that for many of you, thinking about getting up in front of other people can be a really scary thought. So how to make it easier? Well, first of all, make sure that you go in prepared. Do your research, and chances are if you're talking about your business or a topic related to your business, you're probably going to be quite knowledgeable on the topic. So it probably won't be that difficult to prepare. And that's probably why people have called on your expertise in the first place, is because that you're knowledgeable. But by preparing some bullet points and themes of what you want to talk about will ensure that you build some confidence ahead of going on stage or going live on air. Another tip is to record yourself and listen back or watch back the video and write down some notes about how you can improve your presenting skills. One of the best ways to improve is to evaluate what you look like up on stage, how you are pronouncing words, whether you have lots of ums and ahs and how to eliminate those. And the best way to pick these up is by evaluating yourself. As dreadful as a task that this may be, I know I personally hate going back and watching myself on video, even though I do a lot of video, it can really help to improve your skills. Third tip, slow the frick down. You may think that you are not talking quickly, but often when we're nervous, we speak really fast. And sometimes, I know this is an Australian thing to do anyway, is that we run our words together. And for those in the audience, it can sometimes be really difficult to stay on top of what you're saying. So just remember to take a breath, take a sip of water, and just slow down. If you give yourself more time to think about what it is you want to say, there will be less chance of you saying words like and ah and pausing when you don't really want to pause. Also, pausing throughout your speech or throughout your chat with someone can really work well to emphasize what you're saying. So use these pauses to great effect. Fourth tip, allow for question and answers at the end. If you're knowledgeable about your topic, this is a great way to encourage some engagement with the audience and will give you a chance to answer any burning questions that other people might have. So allow for some time at the end to do this. Even if you're doing a workshop or a webinar or something like that, make sure there is a chance for the audience to ask you questions. And when they do ask those questions, once again, pause, think about your answer, and then answer. Don't just say something on the fly, because the longer you take, within reason of course, to answer a question, the better the answer will be. And if you don't know the answer, just be honest and say, I'm really sorry, but I actually don't know that answer. And that will make you look more honest and trustworthy rather than trying to make something up and then making it look really obvious that you actually don't know what the hell you're talking about. Fifth and final point today, my little tip, is that to use movement. Obviously in video, like online and stuff, it's hard to do movement aside from hand motions. But when you're up on stage, movement can really work in your favor. If you want to emphasize a point, not only do you need to pause to emphasize that point, but you can also walk while you're speaking and then stop with that pause. And that will just complete that or really enhance that emphasis and make your speech even more impactful. So those are 5 quick tips. I'll just quickly rehash them. They are prepare and know your topic, record yourself and watch yourself back to review how you're speaking, slow down Allow for question and answers at the end of your speech or presentation. And finally, use movement to emphasize your points. Thank you. I hope you found this quick little video helpful, and I will see you next week for another Facebook Live. Take care.